Good afternoon, everybody. It's Wednesday. Welcome to the BRISnet Wednesday pick of the day for John, the traveling handicapper, and also Freddie Bro York, who again is at the driving range, earning some money for the weekend races, I guess. So today we're going to look at two. Actually, it's funny because I didn't get Fred's pick; he just sent it over, and I put it up there, and we both have a pick in the same race. So a battle of the podcast hosts here. Let's see, how that works out by the end of the day. But maybe an exacta box when all said and done. But before we get started, some great news for our sponsor, BRISnet. You can see BRISnet.com, our main sponsor. They just came out with their Kentucky Oaks and Kentucky Derby handicapping packages. Now is the time to grab them for sure. You can see the Ultimate Derby Oaks package they're offering for $29.99. Pages, wealth of information, full card, ultimate past performances, which are incredible. Historical Derby past performances dating all the way back to 2000. Kentucky handicapping sheets, insider picks and power plays, the profit line, Derby handicapping primer, plus 20% off all Derby and Oaks other products. So the ultimate package for $29.99 lets you get started on your handicapping well before everybody's rushing to do it in the last few days before the Derby. So jump on board now for the ultimate Oaks Derby handicapping package offered by Briz. You can check out all their stuff on BRISnet.com, the handicapper's edge. And let's not forget about our local sponsors, Case's Pork Roll and the vape shop on Route 33. Thank you to our local sponsors. Now we're getting into the picks of the day here. Let me pull it up. We both actually like the last race at Keeneland. It's on the grass. Fred's pick, Bro's pick, is Keeneland race number 8, number 6, Austere, 9-2 on the morning line. And let's see, Tyler Gaffleone stays on the horse. He had a rough trip last out. Has been keeping better company, as has a few in this field, dropping out of those smaller $100,000, $125,000 stake races, now backing into an allowance conditioned race. So a couple of the top contenders are dropping from those little slight handicap races into this little bit more manageable spot. But you have a few of them doing it, so just to see who held the best company and who has the best form now. And Fred says, basically it fits well here in this spot with Tyler Gaffleone, 9-2. My numbers, my guess would say that horse might drift up a little bit on odds, and you're going to get at least a 9-2, if not better than the 9-2. My pick of the day in the same race, race number 8. I'm going to go to the far outside with Irad Ortiz. Sweet Treasure, 5-1 morning line. I expect him to be bet down, probably in the area of 5-2. Should have, a clean sailing trip from out there. Just got to, not hung wide the first turn, tuck in, get a good spot, and nobody better than, Irad in figuring out a trip for the horse on the grass. So my pick will be number 12, dropping out of those stake races, very similar to Fred's pick on the 6, as well as the 3 horse, probably the morning line favorite and post time favorite will be the 3, jumping out of those stakes into a more manageable spot. So there you go. Maybe an exacta box with the 2 horses. So $10 exacta box, 6-12 in the last at Keeneland. There's the pick of the day for JK's pick of the day and Bro's pick. Both race 8 at Keeneland, number 6 and number 12. And one last time, we'll talk more about it on Friday. But just to show you that the offerings of BRISnet.com, the Ultimate Oaks Derby handicapping package, just $29.99. I mean, if you had another, 2 buddies, $10 each, you cannot beat the information. Fantastic amount of knowledge and handicapping data at your fingertips leading from now until the first Saturday in May. So dive in, get your package now for $29.99 at BRISnet, and let your handicapping begin. So Friday, we will be talking about probably some Derby long shots, horses that have, potential underneath superfecta hitters. Maybe not necessarily winners, but are going to outrun their odds. That's what we want to try to find. Horses outrun their odds and, make the exotics worthwhile. So tune in for, a couple of the long shots that we're looking for to round out your tries and supers. That'll be Friday's happy hour. We'll also break down the one big race at Keeneland on Saturday, mile-and-a-half grass race, full field. So we'll do a deep dive on that race. Then we'll turn the page on Saturday and focus totally on Oaklawn. Oaklawn has their Oaklawn Handicap Day, and featuring the return of sovereignty versus journalism versus White Barrio. It's a 6-horse race, but the 3 heavyweights all meeting early in the season. Doesn't happen often when all the big guns, show up in the same race at the same time early in the season before May. So all eyes will be focused on that race in Oaklawn on Saturday afternoon, and we'll break down the late pick 5. Usually have a great card, Oaklawn Handicap Day over there, as their meet is getting closer to winding down. And we'll take a look at that on Saturday, 12:30. The show, Fred will be here as well. And Friday, expecting Fred back and myself. And we'll talk to, maybe try to get, a guest on for Friday, talk about some Derby long shots. All right. And thanks for joining. Pick of the day, the last race at Keeneland. See, which one you like better, the 6 or the 12. Box them up and let us both be right. All right, guys. Thanks for joining. Let them run.